welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I go by Jay or Jupiter, the owner of Jupiter Makes, and I like to crochet plushies and honest stuff and go to markets. If you're not new here, hi, thank you for returning back and being loyal. I appreciate it. I was editing a week with me, but it was just so chatty. Like, it was like an hour worth of stuff, and I didn't like it. And I literally said in the video, I was like, if you see this video, that means I was consistent. I actually was not consistent. I missed like a good 4 days. Anyways, when I hear to talk about that, maybe next time I'll do a week with me properly. I don't know when that would be. But anyways, we're going to talk about my Pride event that I went last year. If you haven't, go check out that video. Go check it out. I think it would be right here. Yeah, we're going to talk about how I did and my experience. Before we get into that, you see all these cute plushies behind me? These are plushies I have left over. I still have some just left over as well. I am going to be doing a Palm Street live. The link will still be in my bio. You can follow me on Palm Street. I'm also going to have safety eyes on there. I have some leftover safety eyes that I have. Yeah, it's going to be my first time doing it. These are also available on my website. Also, I have this lovely fruit penguin as a pattern. It comes with 3 other fruits. So you got strawberry, blueberry, lemon, and watermelon. So make sure you go check out the pattern as well. And yeah, make sure you like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm starting to try to force myself to say all that because I keep forgetting. I'm not gonna lie to you. We're so close to 1,000 subscribers. Might do a giveaway. I don't know what to do exactly. Let me know. I'm gonna start inserting some clips about the event now. So hi, I don't know if you can hear me. Ow, I hit myself with this. I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm at the event now. I'm at a different spot. I'm not too far off where I was last year, but it is different. Ouch, I keep hitting myself. But I brought more plushies. I brought like 108, 107, 105, I don't know, worth of plushies. My inventory count was like 1,800 something. I'm putting the actual total right here, but I was really proud. We're here from 12 to 4. There is another crocheter, but they have like more like mythical stuff, like Cthulhu type shit. And they have like primarily like artwork and stuff. So yeah, my friend left to get some water. Yeah. I should have brought my mic, but I didn't. I gotta look at the actual camera. Yeah. So last year I had like 64 or 65 plushies. Also, I made a video about that. If you want to go check it out somewhere over there. But long story short, I had like 65 plushies last year and I left with 4. This year I have like 100-ish, so I don't know. We'll just see.
My face was not supposed to be in that.
Anyways, we made 3 sales and sold 4 plushies so far. My booty bee is sold. I don't care about that. Okay.
Anyways, but yeah, we're here till 5. My claw machine, it just didn't want to live no more. But yeah, it's because of the heat. It is crazy too, because not that long ago I turned it on, I heard the music, and of course it didn't want to work when somebody actually want to play it, and I'm so heartbroken. But I got a new canister. Look at this. Look at the stickers. Yeah. Stay hydrated and all that stuff.
And these tools, they're everything you need to be exactly who you're meant to be in this world.
Here I am, not looking at the camera. May 7 was sales. I sold my Stegosaurus, which I'm really happy. So far, chilling. It's extremely hot, bro. It's extremely hot. I am sorry for the lack of videoing. I've been selling stuff. It's been pretty cool. So, hi, how are you?
Good. It's my cat. I'm getting all the way though. Okay. Because he's a cutie. Take that one.
Okay. Did you want to do like Venmo or like Apple Pay?
Whatever you want. I have Apple Pay too. What's easier for you?
We can do cash.
The phones are attached. Where is it?
It's on you.
I mean, I'm not complaining. Cash is okay?
Yes.
How much is it?
It is 12.
If you was on my mama. It's good. That is a good one. Thank you.
Hey.
You make these?
Yes, I do.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Louis. You have a table.
So that was halfway of my booth. It's like 2 something right now, close to 3. I don't know how much I made. I can see how much I made in Venmo, which is like 124. So I can only imagine how much I actually do have. We'll see. Welcome back to those clips. Everything went wrong when my friend, he was just being like weird. Just all that. And my claw machine didn't work because it overheated. Despite being in the tent, it was still hot as hell outside. And someone wanted to play it, turned it on, did not turn it on. I didn't hear no music, no nothing. And I felt bad. I was like, oh, did you still want to get a plushie from here? They said, no, I just wanted to play for the experience. Felt so bad. That actually hurt my heart hearing that. Lesson learned. If you have a claw, I don't know how everyone else's claw machine works. I have an all black one, which that's also not good because it takes in more heat. If you have a claw machine, please make sure that it's not super hot outside, because it's gonna overheat and not power up. So now I can't use that unless I'm indoors or it's like fall time, springtime, just nowhere near the summertime. And it was supposed to be his first debut and it didn't work. So I took everything out, grabbed a random basket that I had in my tote, flipped the sign, and said $5 basket. And once you know, I sold all of it. I sold everything that was in there. Other than that little mishap, the event was okay-ish. There was another crocheter, but that one didn't really pay attention to. I just feel like it wasn't as busy as it was last year. I made 10 times my booth fee, which I hear everyone says it, and I it is good, but I don't know, and especially like when you're comparing to last year to this year, it's like I was off by like probably around 3 something. I didn't necessarily do the math, but I feel like that was the case. I'll probably do like the math later, but yeah. Since I mentioned it during my second day event, my 2-day event, any event that I went back to, I will talk about how much I made, because I talked about numbers before. But any new events, I won't really do that. I had $1,800 ish worth of plushies, right? I did like this new method was, instead of worrying about how many plushies I can make a day, I was like, how much money wise of plushies can I make instead? Because I priced mine by like, he's like 40 something, I don't remember the top of my head. He's 28, this turtle's 25, like so on, like that, like worrying about the cost instead of how many plushies there is. And it helped me a lot. Like I ended up making like 108 plushies, which I think this is like my second time hitting 100 plushies, which I don't do that often, and I actually wasn't really that stressed about it like I normally am. And it's because like the method changed and I don't feel burnt out as much like before. So I pulled up with not only more plushies than I did last year, I did sell more.
Hi guys, this is Editing Jay. For some odd reason, it felt like I sold more plushies because I had more, but I actually didn't sell more. I only sold 62 plushies compared to last year, which was like 64 or 65. So it was a couple less. I don't know why I was saying it like it was like a big number that I sold. That's it.
Plushies that I did last year, but it was mainly all like the cheaper things. Like the highest was this like beanie baby I had. I will put a picture. They got little pellets in them. I sold him for $34, and that was the only thing that sold of like that high price point. Everything else was like, I sold 2 Segastauruses, which I wasn't there for both of them. They was both $30 each, and I sold like this rainbow cat. It's like a jumbo cat, not like the standard ones that I made. I used Sweet Snuggles and Premier Sprinkles yarn to do that, and that was also $30. That was it. And usually in like, I'm gonna say like all of my events, but at least like we'll sell a plushie that's like 35 and up, and that didn't really happen. Some of my plushies didn't have price tags. I feel like that could be the reason why. But like I have like, I know a crocheter, like they don't put price tags on like nothing, and they're like, oh, we'll get people to ask you how much something is, da da da. That doesn't work for me, obviously, because the plushies that I didn't have price tag, nobody asked me how much it was. Nobody did. The ones that did have price tags, people showed interest, but they didn't get it because of the price. I'm like, I can't win. More cheaper plushies, so that's why I feel like the numbers was kind of off. It could be partially my fault, but it could also be people not willing to spend. And I also had more cheaper plushies this time than I did last year. Last year I barely had any, so it kind of like led people to buy the bigger ones because I had more bigger ones. But I don't know if that would have changed. I don't know. I also had like repeats people come in, and I think only maybe 1 or 2 of them bought from me again. The rest, they said, oh my gosh, I think you was here last year. I got something from you before. And they didn't get nothing. Which is not bad, but I have a bad thing of comparing myself to others, where when I see other people go through that, they have repeat customers. I don't really have that. I would say, like, I'm grateful for all the customers I come across, but most times it's just kind of like one and done customers, and I don't really necessarily know how I feel about that. I don't know what I can do differently, because I even showed more different products that I did last year. Like, if you didn't watch my last video, I'll insert like a little clip of what my booth looked like last year. Obviously I had more options and stuff, but I don't know. But yeah, I think I made like $750 something. I'm gonna put like the exact number here. And my booth fee was $75, so I think I made around like 600 something. When last year I made 1,000 something and I left with 900 something. So again, all the math right here. But I do feel like it's like 3 something off, which happened during my 2-day event. I was 3 something off. Both really good events, I was off by like around like the same amount, and I'm like, I has to do something with this year. It has to be, because last year up till like this point, today's like July now, up to this point I had like 2 events like every month. This year I only had like 1, if I was even able to find one, and it's been like a decline on Sunday events, which sucks because that's all I do, and I find Sundays to be more successful for me than Saturdays. So yeah, it's kind of rough, and it kind of makes me not know what to do anymore. I don't really want to necessarily give up crocheting, but it's like I don't really know what to do, honestly. So just gonna try to push forward, do whatever. You could say like, oh, you should make more patterns. I've tried, but I end up just not liking it. Like, I tried making like this rainbow monkey. I tried making this, which I actually was planning to make several for my Pride event, but I just end up not liking him. Like, I don't like how he looks, to me personally, which is why I can never finish writing patterns, because if I just don't like the outcome, or if I just change my mind, I just don't like it, I'm just never going to finish it. Like, I wrote it down and everything, I just haven't done it again. Like, the last time I wrote a pattern I was really happy with was these, my fruit papers. That's it. That was it. I've written stuff after that, but I just ended up not liking it. So yeah. And you made it this far, comment any fruit emoji, you know, for like the little fruit penguins. Comment any fruit emoji and let me know what patterns that you guys would like to see. I do have one in my head that I kind of do want to make. It might end up being a free pattern, but I don't know. It might be like complicated to be a free pattern, but I don't know. Why not? I don't really mind. I hope you guys enjoy this video. And to remember that not every event is gonna be just as good or better, right? Like I said, I can't complain. I still, out of all the events so far, well, I went to the mall for 2 days. I did really good, but if I would have went to one day, I would have made like the normal amount I made. So Pride will still be my best event as like the first half of the year, but it just didn't hit the same. So yeah, just keep that in mind and try to be yourself and not get caught up in comparison stuff. So yeah, I hope you have a good one, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.